I just want to talk about actually going to the movie theaters. I officially told myself the last time I would actually go see a movie was The Last Jedi. Unless it is some spectacular, guaranteed to be a good movie, I'm not going to a movie theater ever again. In The Last Jedi, I embarrassed who I went with and myself when Admiral Purple warp rammed the Neurotis into Snoke's Massachusetts Wings Mega Super Uber Star Destroyer, because at the time I was like, wait, this can't happen. This is all going in slow motion. And then I was like, is this gonna? And then I said, what the fuck? Oh, it's silent. Everybody kind of turned their heads. And who I went with kind of like shrunk down in the seat, so I just turned my head like I didn't say that. Yeah, another movie was Interstellar. But I didn't realize it was going to be 3.5 hours long. Whatever happened to intermissions? If they're going to make a movie 3.5 hours long, can they do an intermission for 20 minutes so we don't have to, like, almost piss ourselves to see what happens and then realize at the end Matthew McConaughey somehow in his rectangle robot falls through a black hole, goes into some cubicle boxes and talks to his daughter, pushing books off a shelf, so he's a ghost. Like, huh? What? My bladder's about to explode because of this? Really? I mean, I think there should be a new law in movie theaters. If it's over 2 hours, put a 15-minute intermission in there so people don't get damage their bladders. Like, if I ever go to a 3.5 hour movie again, I might take a Gatorade bottle and just, put my coat over it and just piss in the Gatorade bottle so I don't have to miss anything. Yeah, Interstellar, it's like, okay, so humans, like the first half of the movie was okay. Like, alright, I get it. There's some kind of, everything's dying, the crops are dying on Earth. And then, I guess it was humans in the future built a wormhole that could send them to another habitable planet, but for some reason they chose a system that was around a super black hole, a big ass black hole. Like, okay, can habitable planets even exist orbiting a black hole star or whatever that was? I'm too lazy to go look up what it actually was. But also, on the water planet. So, when they were trying to figure out, like, hey, let's go down, figure out time dilation, we gotta hurry up because 1 minute is 2 years or something. 1 minute is 3 months. Like, they forgot to scan the planet to see, like, it's one giant ocean of 200-foot tidal waves because it's so close The gravity of the black hole has just made the whole planet flat because there's a constant tidal wave going in and out. Like, oh, I guess I forgot to scan the surface. Well, that's smart. And then their dropship becomes a surfboard somehow. I don't know how, but apparently a surfboard that can surf a 200-foot tsunami. So then after they leave the tsunami planet, they go to Dr. Mann's planet, which I guess the guy lied because he was lonely. So he lied about his planet so they would come get him. And then Dr. Mann sets his rectangle robot to blow up. Blows up the poor black dude that was stuck on the orbital spaceship for like 20 years because it took so long on the tsunami planet, and he just gets blown up by Dr. Mann, which by the way, what was his name? Mr. Goodwill Hunting, I guess, becomes a scientist and travels. And I was just I didn't understand when he stole their jump ship and the robot in the rectangle. They left one rectangle robot in the orbital spaceship, and the orbital robot locked him out so he couldn't dock on there. But why didn't instead of letting Dr. Mann decompress and blow up a 1/8 of the station and just send it spinning crazy out of control, why didn't the rectangle robot just let him in and then knock him out? Wouldn't that have been a better choice than just letting your primary spaceship get it exploded? Like, just let crazy Goodwill Hunting doctor in the docking hatch. Once he gets in there, Mr. Square Robot just knock his ass out, and then the ship doesn't have to be all fucked up. At the end of that movie, I was like, wow, my bladder's gonna explode for this. I think it was actually I think when Matthew McConaughey fell through the black hole, he was thinking, I drove a Lincoln before Lincolns were popular. But I think he was actually getting ripped into one molecule at a time. He just hallucinated that whole thing of talking to his daughter, going to see his old daughter. That was all just one time dilation hallucination while he was being ripped apart one molecule at a time. That's the only satisfaction I got out of that movie, is none of that happened. Since time was going so slow and he was getting ripped apart one molecule at a time, it seemed like 20 years. So he just imagined all that, and he's just a stream of molecules on whatever side of a black hole, wherever that spits out to. That's where Matthew McConaughey is. And Dr. Mann's remains also are on the other side of that black hole. So the only satisfaction of that movie is I know that Goodwill Hunting and Matthew McConaughey got sucked through a black hole, and they're not coming back, but they did. So I guess it was short-lived satisfaction.